Day 2 of my Ohio election integrity test. I picked running for Congress because that would be the easiest with just getting petitions to get on the ballot. As long as I do no campaign activities that require finances, which works out great because that's one of the problems with our political system is campaign financing and the rules and rigs around it. So, there's a petition I need to fill out and submit. I need to have enough valid signatures to get on the ballot. Now, Ohio District 4 has had its maps redrawn 3 times in the last 5 years. Now, some of the numbers are easy. For example, these counties are all the counties that the entire county is in District 4. And I have not verified this. I'd have to go to each individual election results to verify these numbers, but I believe they're adequate. So of the ones that counties have all their districts and all of their precincts in District 4, 189,560 people voted for governor. So of those, I can do 1%. The problem is the missing pieces. To get to the finish line, you need vote counts for portions of these 3 counties. Now, in the phone call I made today, I grossly underestimated these numbers. I think there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I think that I said single digits. Well, I'm going to play the audio. I think I said 6 or 7 and there's 20. But still, there is I'll go to it. It's in my email to them yesterday. Splits precincts, census blocks not in there. The Ohio Secretary of State's office is the only entity that holds the master equivalency file, which calculates how many 2022 governor voters from those split precincts now sit inside the new boundary. So I called them today, the Delaware County Board of Elections, to ask them to count those numbers up. And if you listen to the call, I think they told me they had the list, but I was kind of rude because I only thought it was 6 or 7 numbers when it turns out it was 20, so I was wrong there. But still, how long does it take to count up 20 numbers? 10, 15 minutes if you do it by hand with pencil and paper? Well, I'm going to turn off this audio so you can hear the phone call.
Delaware County Board of Elections.
Hi, this is Kevin Wagner. I'm following up to a phone call I made yesterday. How are you this morning?
I'm doing all right. What can I do for you?
I am trying to get a number. Now, the only people that have the number would be you folks in the Board of Elections, assuming the Secretary of State has shared it with you. I would need the number of voters in District 4, Jim Jordan's district, that voted for governor in the last election. Because the maps have been redrawn 3 times in the past 5 years, only the Secretary of State would have called some sort of list. I put the title in my email. So I'm calling back today because I have until May in order to get that number. Do you happen to have it?
Not on hand. That would be something that, because the lines have been redrawn, we have to look at what precincts are in the district now and what has overlapped.
Yes, according to my research, there is a specific list name that the Secretary of State should have by now. I can, if you give me a moment, I might be able to find it in the email I sent. Hang on. The title of that Oh, there it is. Master equivalency file. Because of this, the Ohio Secretary of State's office is the only entity that holds the master equivalency file, which calculates how many 2022 governor votes from these split precincts now sit inside the new District 4 boundary. I presumed that somebody in your office would call the Secretary of State's office, get that number, and get back to me. See, I'm doing this as part of Ohio election integrity test. All I need are numbers so I can calculate 1% of those people. Now, the current estimate's around 2,700. I have the counties that are entitled in full, but I don't have the ones that were split. I have a list of what were split, but only the Secretary of State's office would have that master equivalency file. So do I have to talk out to them for them to give me the number, or should I stick with the Board of Elections where I have to deposit the petitions?
Sorry, this is a lot for me to think through. We've received an equivalency file from the state before, but it's not had anything other than the census block and what district that census block is in. So I'm not, maybe it's a different equivalency file that you're talking about.
No,
but,
it would, there are the new districts, you can tell, the ones that the entire county in, I have those numbers. Those were simple to grab. But the few areas where things were split, that is where somebody has determined who is what and where, and that would be that equivalency file. So it sounds like you do have the file. I don't understand why nobody called me back to give me the number.
You said you called yesterday?
Yesterday morning, 8:30 a.m. I posted the audio on YouTube, and I'll probably post this one as well.
That's fine. I mean, we'll get you that number. It's no problem, sir.
Okay.
I don't have it on hand. It would probably be easier for us if you just sent us an email that we could respond to with the number.
I sent an email to the following.
Oh, you did? Okay.
It is to, these are the addresses I found. K. Herron, Herron, at county.delaware.ohio.us. And then at ASAADEY at the same email address. And then also at the ohiosos.gov, I selected results at ohiosos.gov because that's what the link stated was the most relevant.
Okay.
That was sent yesterday at 4:25 p.m. I was expecting a phone call, so I waited to just before you closed to send you an email to remind.
Yeah, just so you know, that ACE81 is no longer in use. But yeah, I mean, Carla had come out and she had started getting that record together with one of our other employees. So it's just going to be a matter of time getting back to you.
Yeah, it's about 7 or 8 numbers to add up. I guess it's kind of tough. Well, I'll tell you what. I will wait until the end of the day, and if I don't have it by then I'll just post that it seems like I am being delayed. I know that it may not be intentional, but I know what the math is involved, and I know what files involved. I just don't understand the delay. I understand that you don't have to be in a rush, but there may be a reason why there is none. You have a wonderful day. Thanks for your time. I hope you enjoy it.
I hope you have a good day, sir.
Bye now.